Chasing circles on your glass, eyes on mine. Room so quiet, we hear the air move. You say, I'm tired of feeling half away. I laugh too soft, baby. Maybe that's just how we're made.
Your sweater smells like something safe. Coffee gone cold. You're talking almost finished sentences. I fill the spaces with my breath, with little nods. With every I get it.
Stay right here, don't move too much. We're close enough to dream like this. Let the dark just blur our edges.
Let the quiet say the rest.
Stay right here, just breathe with me. We're close enough
to dream like that.
Your knee finds mine beneath the couch. You don't look down. Just draw a line along my sleeve. You say I never talk like this to anyone. I say I know. And let the silence answer you. Turn the lights down, down, down. Yeah, till our shadows fade away. If tomorrow feels too loud, we can leave it where it stays. Every secret on your tongue already safe with me. You don't have to call it love. Just call it what you need, what you need. You trace circles on the side of your cup. Steam between us, but we barely look up. Your knee finds mine under this small table. Every little sigh says more than we're able. Softly say my name, like it might dissolve. Hold me in this moment. We don't have to solve. Breathe it in and out, slow and all the same. Nothing left to talk through. Just softly say my name.
Your questions hang like coats by the door. We could pull them down or just leave them on the floor.
You lean closer, words barely come through.
I don't want the answers if they pull me from you.
Trading lines, we move in inches.
Heartbeats keep the time.
Heartbeats keep the time.
I feel you thinking.
You feel me change my mind.
Hush your might decide.
What we never claimed, if it all falls quiet, then softly say my name. Softly say my name. Softly say my name. Softly say my name. You trace the rim of your coffee cup eyes on the window, but you're here with us.
Your shoulder leans just a little my way. You don't say much, but I hear you, babe.
Stay a little longer in the quiet between our hearts. We don't need to name it. We can let the silence talk.
Breathing in your warmth, I forget the ticking clocks.
Stay a little longer
In the quiet between our hearts.
Your laugh comes out more like a sigh. You twist that ring, ask me you're alright.
I feel your pulse through your fingers on mine. Two slow rhythms finding one soft line.
We're so close, I hear your thoughts floating in the dark like dust.
If I move an inch, if I say that word, will we wake up from us?
So we breathe and we leave all the edges keys on the table, tea getting cold by the bed. You're tracing circles on the window like you're somewhere else instead.
You ask if I'm tired, I say just thinking again. We talk about nothing for hours, hiding the things we won't name.
Half-empty glass on the counter, half of the words in my throat. You're leaning in, then you're distant, drifting in slow, quiet notes. If love is this half-finished sentence, let's leave it hanging at last. Breathe in between every heartbeat, living inside this half-empty glass.
You laugh in a whisper, head on the side of the couch. Say you could leave in a minute, but your body's saying stay now.
Your hand on my shoulder, heavy and gentle and warm. We never say what we're feeling, still it's a kind of storm. Half-empty glass on the counter, half of the words in my throat. You're leaning in, then you're distant, drifting in slow, quiet notes. If love is this half-finished sentence, let's leave it hanging and last. Breathe in between every heartbeat, living inside this half-empty glass.
You talk, I listen, I start, you stop. We fall in the spaces between each thought.
If this is enough, let's not go too fast. Just too little grasped in a room built of glass. Half-empty glass on the counter, half of the words in my throat. You're leaning in, then you're distant, drifting in slow, quiet notes. If love is this half-finished sentence, let's leave it hanging and last. Breathe in between every heartbeat, living inside this half-empty glass. Stay here a little, stay as we are. Words can be distant, bodies can talk. Together we're quiet, together we pass. Slow as the light on the ceiling, soft as this half-empty glass. You trace circles in your teeth, eyes half closed, watching me. Streetlight glow across your knees, soft and slow. You lean and breathe.
You say time feels kind tonight, fingers drifting down my spine. Every word a quiet time, pulling me to your side.
Plays in this quiet little universe, just you and me, and nothing hurts. Breathing in rhythm, skin on shirts.
Stay in this quiet little universe. Your voice falls in cotton folds, telling me the thoughts you hold, all the doubts you never showed.
Let them out, let them go. I kiss salt from your cheek, promise soft, promise sweet. Not forever, just tonight, just this room, just this life. don't have to name it, we don't have to know.
Just let every small heartbeat tell us where to go.
If morning feels colder, I'll pour you the first cup. We can laugh it off easy, or never bring it up. Barely above a whisper, just you and me.
Small and sure, quiet little universe, till the dark turns blue.
Till the dark turns blue. You're tracing circles on your glass, eyes half closed, saying nothing, saying everything in the way you exhale slow.
Your jacket on the back of my chair smells like rain. Every word you leave unsaid echoes somewhere in my chest. Softly we stay in the space between the words we're too shy to say.
Breathing in time, every little silence feels like you and I.
Softly
We stay,
let the quiet carry what we're scared to name.
you look my way,
And the room melts down to you and me. Your thumb runs lazy round the rim of that old cup. You laugh a little, then look down like you're scared to look too much.
your knee brushes mine, then stays, you don't move away. All the tiny almost accidents feel a lot like choice tonight.
Almost whispered,
If I leaned in, would you meet me halfway or further? If I said stay, would you hear it in this quiet murmur?
if you close your eyes, I'll be right here when you open.
We don't need bright lines, just the slow unfold of what's unspoken. Softly we stay
In the space between the words we're too shy to say.
breathing in time,
Every little silence,
softly we stay.
let the quiet carry what we're scared to name.
And the room melts down to you and me. The room melts melts down to you and me.
Two cups on the table, one full, one half drained. You trace your name in the water. Say we're different, but the same.
You lean on the doorway, eyes tired, so kind. You say we don't have to fix it all. Can we just slow down our minds? Half-empty glass between us, half of the truth, half of the past. You breathe in slow answer, letting the silence last. If this is all we're given, just this room, this fading land, I'll meet you in the quiet, where your heart rests in my hands. You laugh at something small, then your voice just fades away. I tuck your hair behind your ear. You say, I think I'll stay. Soft words in the dark, your pulse under my palm. Every fear you try to hide, melting into calm. We don't need big answers, just your forehead to my chest. In the hush between our sentences, that's where we're at our best. critique. You talk about your day, I just watch you breathe.
Mug on the window, tea gone cold and sweet. You laugh about nothing, you need brushing me.
Close harmony, half asleep beside you. World can spin, we stay right here. Every little sigh you do sounds like I'm still here in my ear. Half asleep beside you, heartbeat keeping time so slow. If this is all we ever do, I don't need to know. Don't need to know. Almost whisper, clock hum in the corner, phone face down, dark. Your fingers trace my shoulder like dry, dry stars. Tell me one more secret, I'll keep it in my chest. Say my name so quiet, I feel it more than hear it. Breathing in the same beat, drifting in the same dream. Close harmony, half asleep beside you. World can spin, we stay right here. Where the little sigh you do sounds like I'm still here in my ear. Half asleep beside you, heartbeat keeping time so slow. If this is all we ever do, I don't need to know. Close harmony. Don't need to know. Don't need to know. You're up all low, your head on my shoulder. Quiet room, but I still hear you thinking. You trace circles on my wrist, half asleep. You say stay, like you're scared I might leave.
Your breath slow, I can count every shadow. Every word feels heavier at night. You say I'm fine, but your eyes keep on asking, will you be here when the daylight is bright?
Close to it, stay in the quiet between our hearts, when nothing is loud, but everything starts. We don't need the answers, just your hand in mine. Stay in the quiet, let our hearts decide. You laugh small at the cracks in the ceiling. Say it's old, like the stories we hide, but your fingers intertwine with my fingers, and that touch says you're still on my side.
Almost whisper about nothing, about everything. Little truths drifting out in the dark. You say I fall every time that you hold me, and my name lands so soft from your heart.
Close to mine, stay in the quiet between our hearts, when nothing is loud, but everything starts. We don't need the answers, just your hand in mine. Stay in the quiet, let our hearts decide. Spoken in the dark are bigger than the shouting we leave outside our hearts. Cup on the nightstand, lip print, slow fade. You talk about nothing, I feel everything you say. You trace on my shoulder little lines I can't see. You ask if I'm tired, I say, just stay here with me. Stay between your words, where silence is enough, where every little breath feels a lot like trust. Stay between your words, where I can hear your heart saying more than you ever say out loud. You laugh at a story that I barely got through. You say, tell it again, just to keep me next to you. Your hair on my pillow, your hand on my chest. You say that you're fine, but your heartbeat says the rest. Stay between your words, where silence is enough, where every little breath feels a lot like trust. Stay between your words, where I can hear your heart saying more than you ever say out loud. You ask if I'm scared of how quiet this is. I tell you I'm scared of the days we might miss. If we rush, if we run past the small, tender things. So let's stay right here, let the stillness sing. Stay between your words. Stay between your words. Curtains barely drawn, streak glow on your skin, your coffee going cold. We keep forgetting time.
Your hoodie on my chair, my book in your bed. We talk about nothing, then say what we meant.
Half asleep with you, every breath a little secret, saying everything in the spaces when we leave it.
Half asleep with you, I can hear your heartbeat slow. In this quiet room, I finally feel at home.
You trace on my hand little maps to nowhere. Ask if I'm still scared of getting what I want.
You laugh in the dark, that soft breaking kind. doubts away, right next to mine.
Broken phrases, tell me one small truth. You exhale our way. We don't need big words, just the way you stay.
If this is all it is, slow breathing in the gloom,
then let the night go on, let the dawn find us soon.
lights are low, clock forgot the hour. Steam on the glass, you're right here. You trace circles on the side of your curve. Say you're a little too much, but you still don't get up. I watch your hands more than I watch the time. Every small silence feels like a line.
Late night between us, nothing left to prove. Every little secret leaning into you. Say it in a half smile, say it with your touch. Late night between us, this is almost too much. Softly, do I overthink? I smelled slow in your midnight drink. I shake my head, let my shoulder find yours. Feel your breath catch right before words. Your head on my chest, my name on your tongue. Slow motion questions, we're both coming undone.
If I fall deeper, will you be there too? I answer by staying closer to you.
start tracing circles on your coffee cup. Say you're tired, but your eyes say stay. Your sweater on me, falling off my frame. This little silence has so much to say. Softly in the half-light, you're the only thing that feels this right. Breathing in the quiet of your name. Don't say a word, just let it stay the same. Oh, almost a whisper, your heartbeat answers before you speak. Hands on my shoulder, steady, then weak. You ask, are we too close to fall? I kiss the question right from your mouth.
Leave the door unlocked, let the night lean in. We can talk in touches, skin to skin.
If the morning asks what we tried to hide, I'll just say your laughter kept me here tonight. Cup on the table, steam in the half-dark air. You trace your name in the ring of water there.
You say it's nothing, but your eyes stay loud. Slide a little closer, we're the only ones around. Stay
Let the silence do the work. Let my shoulder hold your sleep. Stay here, soft between the words, while the world turns far away. If it's too much to say out loud, baby, we can let it fade. Your hand on my wrist, thumb counting out my pulse. You laugh at something small, then fall quiet all at once. Almost whisper, I'm trying, but your voice runs thin. I brush your hair behind your ear, feel the evening sinking in. Are you scared I see you shaking? Are you scared you'll see me cry? We've been hiding in the daylight. Let it spill here in the night. We can move slow, slower. Let the quiet carry us over. Just breathe. Just be right here with me. Oh. Your head on my shoulder, phone face down on the table. You trace small circles on my wrist, like you're drawing out a secret.
I watch your eyes drift, following the shadow of the ceiling fan. You say you're fine, but your voice falls softer at the end.
Close harmony, stay between your breasts with me, where the words turn into feeling. We don't need a say too much, just your heartbeat and my touch. Stay between your breasts tonight, in the quiet, in the half-light. Let it be, let it be. Just you and me.
You laugh at something, then hide your face in my sweater.
Ask if I'll still be here when the good days feel too heavy.
I kiss your question right there on your trembling mouth.
Say I'm not going anywhere, and let the silence spell it out.
If the world feels loud, let it fade, let it fall outside.
If your hands still shake, hold mine, let them shake in time. We can fall apart right here, slowly. Let the night wrap round what we don't say.